What is up? It is Zane here, and today I'm here with Blair.
Yo, what's up?
And he's going to be showcasing his insane new plugin, Rebound. Let's go.
Alright guys, so this is a Maxforlive device, so it's only available in Ableton sadly. Okay, so I have it off right now, and here's a super saw chord. This is dry.
Okay, produce a
Okay,
nice
so we have,
chord.
it's just a normal super saw chord, right?
Mm-hmm.
We put on Rebound, right?
Yep.
And it just sounds like a normal like LFO, right?
Okay.
But the difference between a normal LFO and Rebound is that this is like a multi-band LFO. So it has up to 1,000 bands. So just listen to this.
Oh! What the heck is happening? It sounds a lot more colorful, very magical.
Yeah. Very like icy. It's the kind of plugin where like you don't really need to know like what's happening. You can just kind of draw like whatever shape.
Wow.
This is the version with just 256 bands. So this
Kinda
button
alien-y.
here kind of makes everything even more icy. We turn that up.
Ooh. So this is all spectral? Like what even? I don't know anything about spectral stuff, so this is all
This is
very
a spectral
like
plugin.
weird to me.
So yeah, like a spectral plugin is basically just a plugin where you can process sounds up to like, you know, a crazy amount of bands. So we can turn up this like decay knob here and you'll see how it changes.
Oh, I love this sound. It's like good for EDM for sure.
Yeah, especially for Colorbass. So let's put it back here. And it's really something you can just play with, and you can sort of make your own shapes, right?
It's like a laser
Or you
now.
you can also use these kind of like presets, right? So let's turn that down.
Wow. So you made this chord so many different sounds.
It just completely transforms the chord, and it's, in my opinion, it's best on super saws because super saws in general just have like so many like frequencies in it. It's just like the most full sound, and Rebound is like a filtering plugin basically. So like the more like spectral content that you have in a sound, like the better it'll do of a job.
Okay, so yeah, now let's get a little more in depth on the knobs then, because like that's kind of what I'm interested in.
Yeah, all right. So I've shown you like the kind of attack one. This here, let me explain it. Like, so basically this is an LFO, right? It goes down and down, and then this is kind of like a threshold, right? So when it hits like half of it, it just goes straight to the bottom. You know what I mean? And if we have it up here, it'll only move there. So it's like, and so then it acts like on every single one of these, it's like a little threshold. So you can see it sort of drops about here and then goes down, right? If I have it here, it's like only there.
Okay.
Let me turn this off. So yeah, that's that. You can also, so right now Rebound's going like down, you can go up and down. Or like a sine shape, which is like really beautiful actually. It's like...
Oh! Yeah, honestly, I just love how it sounds. It is kind of deep though for my mind to handle all the things that are actually happening. The GUI is very beautiful though. Like it's animating really nicely. It looks HD so far. Like I like all the movement for the visuals for sure.
Thank you. Yeah. So this knob here, the best way to like tell you what it does is you just have to listen to it. It sort of changes the rhythm. So
hey.
Maybe turn it like...
Wow, so it's bursty now.
Thirsty. So I have this little button here which changes the motion from like downwards to like sideways.
Whoa. It's literal art.
Now it's like super like weirdly bubbly. And we can like, so it's like going off right now, but we can go down to, if we just, and we can also like turn the speed to 0, right? And we can manually like turn this, and you could like automate this, or you could automate this knob, or you could do both together.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm still a little confused on what the frequency band section is. Like, what are all these colors? What is exactly like the blue doing? What is the purple like?
Let me explain.
Is it affecting all the frequencies? Like, I don't know. It's just I kind of want to know the deep science behind it.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, like if you see EQ8 right here, just a normal EQ plugin. Yeah. So what Rebound is doing, right, is like it's basically automating a band. It would be like if you did this, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, that sounds horrible. Right? But if you do that, right?
Yeah.
And you do this too at the same time, and you have like a bunch of these just automated, like going up and down, right? Like super crazy, right? But see, EQ8 can only do up to 8 of these. But Rebound is doing way more. You know what I mean?
Okay. So that's how you're getting all the crazy like harmonics out of nowhere?
Yeah. So like it's EQing like a lot down here. You know what I mean? And when you have like a higher band count, it's really just making the harmonics go crazy.
Can we test like a high versus low amount on a sound for the bands?
Oh, yeah. Let's do it on a bass. And let's slap Rebound on it. So,
wow.
So this is like 256 bands. And then we go here, right? It's kind of very, very subtle. You can like control even more of the bands. Like maybe this isn't the best sound to shot on. Like I'll go back to the chords again real quick. Can you hear the difference now though? Like
oh, okay, yeah. So you had Rebound 1, now you got Rebound 2. Is there any like major differences between the update or? Yeah.
So Rebound 2, basically, it was originally only 256 bands, and now I've added it, so it's like up to 1,000. I added this time skew, but another really cool thing is I kind of added like a vocoder into it. And in Ableton, I don't know how many bands it is, but I think you can go up to like 40 bands, or like in FL it's about 100 and something bands. But once again, like we've got Rebound, so we can go up to 1,000 bands. So I got this like breakbeat here, right?
Got some drums now.
And so I've still got it on the super saw chords, right? Like and so now what I'm gonna do, right, is I'm gonna switch to this morph mode here, and you can just select your sound from here, and then you want to click post effects, and then
no way, we just stole the groove from the drums and put it on our synth sound, basically.
Yeah. And we can use a few of these controls still, like we can use the attack.
Wow, that's incredible.
You could do some like weird shit.
This is just fun, honestly. There's not a lot of plugins that change your sound up this drastically in so many different ways, but it sounds good too. Like it's not just useless, you know what I mean?
Yeah, thanks, man. And so this is with 1,000. This is with 256. It's a little bit tighter now. You could do like attack, and now that kind of like can't hit the transients as much. So yeah, that's a pretty much Rebound, like in a nutshell.
Vibing. Wow. So all right, man, that is an incredible demo. But you know, I'm a developer myself. I kind of want to get some like deep secrets on the dev process. Is there any leaks we can get? Or maybe I've never even made a Maxforlive plugin.
You want to see inside, dude?
I do want to see inside.
Yeah. Tell me if like it takes a little bit to load up.
So how the heck do you even code this? Is this like a program?
It's the same as what you use, right? Where it's like boxes, and then you like you draw lines between boxes, right? You know what I mean?
Okay, the hard dev process.
Yeah.
So this is what Maxlive?
Yeah, Maxforlive. Yeah, so this is like the heart of the beast in here.
Oh, okay. So it gets deep. These are like containers and stuff.
Yeah.
So did you know exactly what you wanted to do when you started this project, or is this all just luck?
Luck? This was kind of like one of the first like effect ideas I had, and I think I had it back in like 2021 or something crazy. And I made it in this program which is similar, actually. It's called Pure Data.
Okay, I've heard of this.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
And so it's kind of the same thing, except that like everything just looks like it's from like 2001. You know what I mean? So like I could like, you know, and I kind of forgot how to use it, but like it's the same thing, but free. So I started out in this, and I literally made Rebound in this, and then I went to do you know Reactor? I made it in Reactor, and then I think I went back to Pure Data. I made it in Pure Data again.
I'm surprised you've been able to make it in other programs though, because it seems so complicated. Like I didn't think it would be possible with other methods, I guess.
Well, there were like a few like problems I had where like it wasn't like fully possible in like Reactor because of some technical like thing. And Max is like where I've sort of like been for the last while now. Okay. Just because it can do so much more, you know what I mean?
Is there any like crazy custom stuff, or is this all just like you can make this stock?
Oh yeah, this is all stock. I don't really use like third-party like externals or modules or whatever, just because like if you do that, and then the developer who made it just decides to stop updating it because like they can, you know what I mean? And you like sell a product to someone and now they can't use it, you're kind of fucked. You know what I mean? So I like to stay away from that stuff and just try and figure out how to make it my own. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. So thank you for showing the behind the scenes. Is there any like stuff we should know, like, or anything for like upcoming developers in the Ableton community?
Yeah, dude, join the Discord. There's like a Max, I think it's called Max 8, the Discord. You should join that.
Okay.
Because that's where I learn everything. You know what I mean? You just like, there's so many things you need to learn, and everyone there is really helpful.
So you got some help for this? It wasn't fully solo project?
I would say like that this version here, like, yeah, I got some help, like this little thing here, some guy helped me with. But the main thing I would say is mainly me. But just like a few things here and there, you know what I mean?
Okay. All right, so people want this. Where can they buy this?
They can go to my website, shopbyblair.com.
Let's see.
Right here, guys.
So this is your first plugin that you've like released pretty much, and only one currently?
Yeah. This is pretty much my first plugin and only one so far, yeah. But I am working on other ones, you know?
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm wondering right now. Like, what are you working on right now for your current projects?
Right now, I'm working on a visualizer. And instead of being like a normal like kind of spectrum kind of analyzer, it's more of like some shit you would like make in, After Effects or something like that.
Okay.
It's gonna be crazy.
All right, you got me hyped up. I definitely am
Yeah.
interested in that. What are your thoughts on the plugin market as a whole right now? Like, do you think it's dry and lame, or do you think it's like gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah,
good for the
definitely.
future?
Like I'll tell you, like there's this website called like Record, maybe you know it.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
basically a blog of every plugin that comes out. And
Hmm.
it's just the same thing over and over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of innovation right now. Most of the innovation seems to be like it's always kind of been in the Maxforlive devices sort of area. And I think that's because it's just easier to make things in that environment. Like if you code your own plugin in general, like if you're learning it with like Juice and C++, like
Hmm.
it can take like a year plus to make something.
Hmm.
Whereas in like Max, you could do it in a month if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And so then you have like a lot more like time to think about the actual plugin versus like the technical side because coding in that gets really complicated and stuff, you know what I mean?
Hmm. So, do you
So
have
yeah.
like crazy innovative ideas that are kind of just like technologically stumped right now, or?
No, I honestly like I want to. That's what I'm trying to find right now, basically. I'm always searching for like innovative ideas and stuff. But the reason why it's so dry is because like a lot of people, like most people have just done it all, you
Mm,
know. So you kind of have to do like what I call innovation through combination, where you like combine like two different things together and then it makes something new. You know what I mean?
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll see if there's any new effects. We'll see. But you're planning to stay in the developer community then? You're not gonna abandon us?
Yeah, no, I'll stay. I won't leave you.
Thank you. Alright, well, hopefully y'all enjoyed that video. It was nice hanging out with the plugin dev, going in depth. Chase your dreams no matter what. We're taking over the world. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye. Yay.